Another case of alleged rape and sexual assault has been swept under the carpet, with the survivor backing out after several pleas and threats from the perpetrator, who incidentally has been identified as a man in uniform. In this report, Sarah Ayeku tells us how the justice system frustrates its survival and empowers an alleged rapist. The report.
I'm confused on that day. I want to know exactly what happened.
This is one of the cases that may never get to the courtroom. Why, you would ask? The police didn't start an investigation.
This will be nonsense talk.
We're using a model to tell the story, but the voice is that of the survivor.
This will be nonsense talk. What I confused. I don't know what you do me. All I could remember that I'm beautiful.
We've tried getting Susan to speak out and shame the man who allegedly raped her on the 3rd of March, 2023. She is in hiding, hoping to forget how a man who claimed to want to help her get a job jeopardized her future. Susan is not her real name, but she is a 21-year-old lady striving to get an admission into a tertiary institution in Nigeria. She has just concluded her final exams in secondary school.
On the 28th of February, I was start from work. So on my way coming back from home, and I met this man. So he asked me to enter his car. I said no, but he was pleading that I should enter his car, that he don't used to bite. So we exchanged number, we talked. So he asked me that let that one not bother me, that's going to find work for me. He asked me have I worked in the bar before. I said yes. So he said once he called me, I should know that he have find a job for me. So he called me on the 3rd of March that I should come outside at Dominion.
Hello? Yeah, come outside now. I'm outside Dominion.
At the supposed scene of the crime, the hotel in question has no signpost, but it's known in the area. Although there is a CCTV at the small reception, anything can happen upstairs in substandard rooms without anyone knowing, since the place is unguarded.
Ask those bad people to bring small stuff. I tell them that I'm not doing small stuff. They should bring small love for me. So after they bring it for me, I drink it, but I could not finish it. I went to go and eat myself. After coming back, I finished my drink, but I don't know where I found myself in the room bleeding. I was shouting, I was crying that what they did to me. How come there's blood? So he now gave me 5,000 to go and check myself. He's the one that drive me home to my house. My parents were looking for me, they even asking me where I'm coming from. But due to the bleeding, so and now I keep quiet. I didn't tell them what happened to me. But later on that day, I told them. So they were shouting at me. I went to pharmacy. So I explained everything to them. They now gave me drugs. So after taking the drugs, I was seeing something on my body. I'm not okay. I feel sad. He have break my virginity. I called him, but he did not answer my call. So I used somebody's number to call him. So he now pick. So he now tell him that I should do whatever that I want to do. That I did not do anything. That I'm a small kid. That I'm supposed to know what he did to me. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
I call with this number. Hello?
Okay.
I have to use this number to call you. Please, I'm confused on that day. I want to know exactly what happened. All I remember.
If you don't have something to talk, if you want to see me, let me and you talk. Not be say you go to send nonsense talk for me.
This not be nonsense talk. But I confused. I don't know what you do me. All I could remember that I'm drinking.
Put everything. You mean where they tell you, see, let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing that you don't know. Huh? I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of people that you think. Better you share. I'm not that kind of person you see. I've never think bad thing for you for your life. But if they think something that is bad or somebody they deceive you or something they want this thing, anything what you want to do, I beg do. Me, I've never do bad thing for my life for woman, and I cannot do anything bad for woman for my life because now woman born me. You understand? That's and if me and you want to talk, let us talk. I've never do bad thing for woman for my life.
That's what I'm asking you. I'm confused. Why the blood? I told this to my brother. So for my brother, we now went to human rights. They helped me. They say I should go to Miabe to check myself. So for Miabe, they now be looking for something to sort it out.
With the help of her brother, Susan gets in touch with a human rights organization. When they try the suspect's number again, he confesses to his crime. 30 minutes away from the scene of the crime, the lawyer helping with the case reports at Ajao Estate police station. Then the cards start to crumble.
I'm sick with it.
Okay.
It will not me. I know I do mistake, but I'm sorry. I still begging you. I'm sorry, yeah. Please help your brother, yeah.
Okay.
God bless you. God bless you.
It seems Susan's case won't see the light of day.
The survivor alleges that she was asked to settle with the suspect.
Yes, they have agreed when we talk face to face because the policeman said we should go outside, should go and talk one-on-one. So we'll not be telling him that he's sorry, that he did what he did. And not asking that why are you lying to them? He said that because of they might remove his uniform. To me, he did me bad thing. He did me bad thing. I see him as a person that wants to help me. I don't know that he wants to do this to me. I want justice. I want the man to go to prison for what he did to me.
Weeks after the interview, no investigation was done to confirm or debunk Susan's experience. Instead, we get a message from the lawyer stating that Susan would like to withdraw her case. This echoes what she said at the later part of our interview with her.
After going from prison, coming back, it might come and hurt me and my family. That's why I want to drop the case down for him. So just let it go. I'm scared. I'm still a small girl.
We have experienced a lot of obstacles in the course of getting justice in a situation where you go to the police station and they ask you for logistics, ask you for money for logistics. I could still remember when we reported the case at a police station at Makinde police station at Oshodi. And then they said they didn't have jurisdiction and they transferred the matter to Ajao police station. At Ajao police station, they said they cannot take him to court. Well, we are insisting that the matter should be taken to court. This is a clear and graphic case of sexual harassment for a young lady that is vulnerable. She's innocent. She's very, very flexible. She does not even know what to do when it happens to her. When we got to the station said, no, they cannot because it's an officer and it is against their procedure. They have to transfer the case to command at Ikeja. He was arrested, but he was released. As we speak now, he's not in any police custody.
According to the United Nations Population Fund report on gender-based violence, 3 in 10 Nigerian women know someone who has been raped. The rape victims have mostly been minors and young adults from months-old baby to 25 years. Looking at the 2022 Media Justice Status Report on sexual and gender-based violence in Nigeria, between the year 2018 and 2020, only 56 of the 88 sexual and gender-based violence cases from a media-monitored sample reported to the police or other law enforcement agencies were charged to court. At the gender unit of the Lagos State Police Command, 14 cases of rape have been reported from January to June. Out of these cases, only 4 are currently in court. The police say the cases are either still under investigation or there are no evidences or witnesses to testify the cases reported.
It all depends on the medical reports. If you are going to the doctor in April for something that happened in March, if the medical reports can show that yes, there was forced penetration, there is this, there is that, fine. We have enough basis for prosecution. But if there are no traces, if we cannot prove it, we won't just, based on hearsay, prosecute. So many cases have gone cold like that because people come to report after 3-4 months, only for you to discover that they entered a negotiation with the suspects to say, I'll pay you some money by month end or in 2 months. Then the person doesn't pay, then I say, okay, I'll go and report. By then, there is no evidence. So it all depends on the medical reports. If it's there, fine. If it's not there, then there's nothing we can do about it.
The police maintain that giving police officers money for logistics or investigation is illegal. But the question is, does the police have a separate budget for prosecution of sexual and gender-based violence, or do they fall back on their lean budget to help survivors?
Many NGOs have come forward, and donor agencies also come forward to provide money. So it's not as it used to be again. We have capacity, we have logistics. So if a police officer is demanding logistics to handle a rape case, he's just being corrupt and unprofessional. And we always urge people, encourage people to report such so that we can look into it and make sure the right thing is done.
For us to tell this story, it was difficult because Susan didn't want to talk about it again. The culture of silence and fear of the unknown seems to be catching up with her. The question of who we're trying to get justice for was troubling. After much effort, we realized that seeing what's wrong and deciding to look the other way will further silence other survivors who wish to talk. We're not using a picture of the perpetrator because he is a police officer and because the survivor backed out.